Hey there, mathletes. So in this video, we're going to write slope-intercept equations when we only have one point, but we do know the slope. So the main idea here is that we're going to need to substitute the slope, an x number and a y number, into the equation and then solve for the y-intercept and then write our whole equation when we're done. So first of all, we know what the slope is. The slope is 4. So since this is where the slope goes, it's a coefficient of x, we can just write 4 right away. We don't know what the y-intercept is yet. What we're going to do is we're going to take our equation, y equals mx plus b. We're going to put 4 in for m, 6 is an x number, and 8 is a y number, because we can only solve one variable at a time. So since we have 4 values here, if we plug in 3 numbers, then we can solve for the missing value. So y is 8. We know that slope is 4. And the x number is 6. Plus something we don't know yet. So now it's just a matter of multiplying. So 8 equals 24 plus something we don't know. Then since this 24 is positive, to solve for b, we're going to subtract it from both sides. So 8 minus 24 is negative 16, and that's what b has to be. So our y-intercept is negative 16, so since b is here, I'm going to write minus 16. Now if you write plus negative 16, just remember that it's not simplified, and you should simplify any equation that you have. Remember, there are some special cases with horizontal and vertical lines. Here, we know the point is 3, 7. Remember, that's an x number, and that's a y number, and our slope is 0. So this is a horizontal line. So if I put in the values that we know, I'm putting 0 times x. Well, 0 times anything is canceling out. So all we really want is y equals b, which is the y value. In this case, we know the y value is 7. So the y-intercept has to be 7. So the equation is just y equals 7. The equation for any horizontal line is just the y value of whatever point you have. Okay, undefined. If the slope is undefined, remember that means the line is vertical. So we can't put it into y equals mx plus b because there is no slope. The slope is undefined, which means it doesn't depend on the y value. The entire graph is not applicable. We don't have a y-intercept. The entire graph depends on the x value. In this case, the x value is negative 1. So our entire equation is just going to be x equals negative 1. So for a horizontal line with a slope of 0, the equation is just y equals the y number that you know. And for a vertical line with an undefined slope, the equation is just x equals the x number that you know.